Hey guys, so I have been waiting on this for a while. I think I've talked about it in the past. Kroger, they have like several different brands, but one of them is Simple Truth. And they used to have some mock meats, some like breakfast patties and the chicken tenders I ate those a lot when I was pregnant. They're like one of the few things that I liked. Yeah, they're not carrying them right now because they're having manufacturing problems. I don't know when they're bringing them back, but so, knowing that they have those, that they have, their own almond milk and soy milk and a bunch of other meat and milk alternatives and just vegan friendly stuff, I've just been waiting for them to put out an ice cream, and they finally did. These are the four flavors that they have. They have vanilla, chocolate, buttered pecan, and sea salt caramel. Very, very reasonably priced. A pint, so one of these is just $3.29 versus Ben & Jerry's, which is like, I think the cheapest we've gotten it, maybe for something on sale. So quite a bit cheaper than Ben & Jerry's, and so delicious as well. It's about the same price as Ben & Jerry's. So that is really cool. So I did already try these. This is not a taste test because I was impatient and I wanted to try them. Okay, so I guess I will start with the vanilla, and the vanilla is not good. The vanilla is just really sweet. It does taste like vanilla, and you can see the little vanilla bean flecks in there to make it look like, I guess it's really good, expensive ice cream or non-dairy ice cream. It's not. It's a total trick. It's just really sweet. Again, it tastes like vanilla. It tastes like almost like they're trying to do a Haagen-Dazs. I used to eat Haagen-Dazs so much. I remember exactly what that vanilla Haagen-Dazs tasted like. I loved that ice cream. It's almost like they're going for that, but just failing completely. Yeah, it's not for me. The texture also is quite icy. It's not nice and creamy. I think the best texture is the Ben & Jerry's base, their ice cream. Also, the So Delicious, the regular soy, vanilla, and chocolate are also pretty good texture, and the Trader Joe's vanilla is really, really good texture. The next one I tried, I did make some notes, was the chocolate. I like the chocolate so much better. The chocolate is really, really nice in terms of flavor. It's chocolate. It's good. It's pretty hard to mess up chocolate, although I've had some really terrible vegan chocolate before, actually not too long ago. Really, really bad. But yeah, the chocolate is good. It's kind of more of a dark chocolate taste, I would say. It's still pretty sweet. I think it has the same amount of sugar as the vanilla does. The only problem, again, is the texture. It's just that kind of icy texture that I just don't really like. I don't mind it as much in the chocolate because it tastes good at least. Yeah, but it's not the best texture. The next one I tried was the butter pecan. That was also really good. I liked it. It's got really, really nice flavor. I like that there's a texture to it, more like the Ben & Jerry's. There's something else in it besides just ice cream, so like the little pieces of pecan. I would say the texture overall is slightly better. I think just because you have the pecans, you have something else other than that icy kind of thing, but I don't think the base is any different. I think it's basically the same base for all of the ice creams and basically the same texture, but again, the pecans just make it a little more tolerable, I guess. Finally, the sea salt caramel. I saved this one for last because I thought it would be my favorite because I love sea salt caramely kind of stuff. No, I did not like this one very much at all. I didn't hate it as much as the vanilla, but it's probably the next in line for like the worst. Number one, on the package, it looks like you're gonna see all these beautiful orange streaks of caramel in there. No, I've had quite a few bites of this and I haven't seen any of that. I've seen some kind of streaking, but it's like this really it looks like pee, like someone peeing in snow. It doesn't look like caramel, so that's some bullshit. And also, yeah, again, it's too sweet and it's got a real artificial flavor. It kind of reminds me of the Ben & Jerry's, the almond brittle, I think it was, that I tried not too long ago that I didn't care for so much because it had that just really artificial flavor that I think is the almond flavoring. So maybe there's almond flavoring in this as well. I don't know, but it reminds me of that, but even worse. Like the almond brittle I could eat, and there were things that I liked. I liked the texture of the brittle. I liked the saltiness of it a lot. But this is just sweet and weird chemically flavoring gross. So I really, really don't like this one at all. Maybe I hate this one more than the vanilla now that I think about it. I'm really not sure, but it's not for me. And that's it. So unfortunately, these aren't great. The chocolate I would eat again. The butter pecan I would eat again, but I mean, number one, if you're choosing this to like share with people who aren't vegan or who haven't tried non-dairy ice creams before, don't give them these, please. Please don't give them these. Give them like Ben and Jerry's or even So Delicious. The cashew ones are pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely a cheaper ice cream. I would compare this more to like Turner. I think it's Turner's ice cream and like Bluebell ice cream, like the real cheap shit, like milk, cow's milk ice cream. Like this is replicating those. Like those aren't good either, and these really aren't that good either. So, which makes sense with the cheaper price. I probably wouldn't buy any of these again, to be honest. Even the chocolate, like I'd way rather have the fudge brownie Ben and Jerry's than this one. Honestly, if you have a Trader Joe's and you're looking for a cheaper ice cream and one without a bunch of stuff in it, I know some people just want basic vanilla. I would definitely look for the Trader Joe's soy vanilla. It is just really good. It's really reasonably priced. It's not a pint. It's like 20 something ounces. I don't know. It's pretty big. Maybe a pint and a half. I'm not sure. But it's like $3.49 for that. So it's actually a better deal than Simple Truth. And it's just really, really good. Really, really nice texture. And that's honestly my favorite. I love the Ben and Jerry's, but I really just like plain vanilla. And then I'll get some, cheap little vegan chocolate chips. We have them in the bulk section at our grocery store. And I'll just put some of those in it and they get nice and freezy. And sometimes I'll put some nuts in there as well. So when I have ice cream, honestly, that's my favorite way to eat it. And it's way cheaper than Ben and Jerry's. And way less calories and way less saturated fat, even with a little bit of chocolate chips. Ben and Jerry's are pretty extreme when it comes to the calories in a serving versus, Trader Joe's or So Delicious or the Simple Truth. I mean, the Simple Truth are less calories and less saturated fat, but I mean, you kind of have to weigh it. I mean, if you want ice cream and you want it to be good, I'd rather have a teeny amount of something really delicious than a half a cup of like, I guess it's all right. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, comments and questions below. Of course, let me know if you've tried these and what you think about them because everybody has different tastes. I know when I talked about the almond brittle, some of you were like, you're crazy. That's like my favorite one. And the Cherry Garcia too. So everybody's different. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/unnaturalvegan. And that is it. Thank you so much, everybody. And I will have a new video hopefully very, very soon.